Hello there everyone, Ashnflash here, and welcome in to a very special series. This has been something that I've been working on for a while now, and it's been nice to not set a firm date to release something. I don't know, it was kind of nice to just casually be working on this, but anyways, of course you clicked on it, you know it is a DC Minifigures Series 2, and this is meant to be a continuation, an add-on to the actual series that released on January 1st, which I had a review and a field guide and an opening up way before that, and I'm also going to link a Arrowverse Crisis on Infinite Earths series that was lost in all the craziness that was December, and then of course also I'll link a Marvel superhero series, which is pretty different than this, I'd say, but still worth a check out. But anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and let's get started. And you'll see with a lot of these characters in the series, a lot of them are first appearances just like in the actual series, and for the ones that aren't, I'll mention why I chose them. But the first character in the series is Martian Manhunter, and he's just using a regular cape piece in the bright blue. When I was trying to come up with an accessory, I turned to you guys, as I do sometimes on the community tab, and you guys enlightened me. I didn't even know that he was obsessed with not Oreo cookies, the Chocos. I had no idea that was a thing or such a big thing for Martian Manhunter, so that was fun to include here. You'll see it as his accessory. He's also got a cup there with some milk in it, and that's actually the same piece that I created for my Stan Lee CMF series. And the Choco's cookie there is actually just a regular flat stud, but with printing on the side. And sometimes they do put printing on the side of tiles and different things like that. But moving on to spot number 2, it's one that I think we really need to get, and this is Raven. And this isn't her in her first appearance or anything like that, or even her rebirth one. This is just a classic outfit that I think we really need to get. I think it was great to get it, of course, in the Teen Titans Go Lego Dimensions pack, but I think it's really important at some point that we do get this new Raven. She's using the new hood piece, which I think looks really great here, as well as she's just got a regular purple cape, and she's also got a book, and I based this off of her Dimensions accessory because I didn't know what to give her. I was going to give her like black dish pieces or something for like her magic, but I just figured I'd give her a spell book there in purple with a black tile on the inside. And then moving on to spot number 3, we actually have Blue Beetle. And this isn't the Blue Beetle that we got in the Scarecrow set a while back, but this is actually Ted Kord's Blue Beetle. And I'm really happy that I was finally able to make him. He was put on my list so quickly because I absolutely love his design, and it was just so much fun to create. And it was fun to create his first appearance here. But moving on to spot number 4, we actually have one that isn't a first appearance and is picked from a very iconic comic book run, which they did in the first series, with the Joker being from the Dark Knight Returns comic. So this is why I picked the Kingdom Come Wonder Woman outfit. And she doesn't have the American flag because they don't really put stuff like that in sets, and she actually comes with a shield there with a special print, as well as a spear in gold, and she comes with a new eagle helmet as well as new wings, and that was based off of the wings for Vulture and Falcon, and like from Pharaoh's Quest and all that. But I think it's really important that at some point we get it, like closed wings like this. I think it looks really, really cool, and this just works really well because this is, of course, an outfit that kind of appears in Wonder Woman 1984, so that's a cool little nod to that as well. In spot number 5, we have the first Lantern in the series, and this is actually Avaricious Lex Luthor. Of course, he is in an orange Lantern outfit here, and I'm really happy with how this turned out. Why I picked this version and not the Super Friends version was because I already made that in my DC Supervillain series, so I didn't want to just reuse the exact same figure. I wanted to create a new variant for Lex because I was shocked he wasn't in the first series, and he's just one of the most iconic DC supervillains, so he needs to be in this, which is why I chose this iconic outfit for him, which I think it's one that a lot of people love, and I'm just really happy with how this turned out. He has his regular mech sort of neck attachment there that slips over on the torso, but it's in trans orange, and on the front he actually has a stud there with a special printing on it, as well as the ring. He's using the exact same build from the actual series, but with a special new print for the orange lantern. And then of course he also comes with the new lantern pieces that was introduced in the DC minifigure series, but in orange there to charge up his power ring, which I'm just really, really happy about. But moving on to spot number 6, we have Vixen. She's using the zombie messy hair there in reddish brown, and her accessory is actually an eagle there in a transparent blue, and I'm really happy with that, how that turned out. That's the eagle piece from the Outdoor People pack, and I'm just happy with how that looks. It was really difficult to actually draw and make transparent, and Vixen is just a character that I think we really need in minifigure form. And yes, I'm aware we did get that San Diego Comic-Con version, but that doesn't count. I want one that everyone can have access to. And in spot number 7, it's a figure that 100% should have been in the actual CMF series, and it is Superman in his first appearance. And my goodness, how was that not in the series? I think it's great that we got the Rebirth one. It's a cool outfit, but it is not as good as this version here. Anyways, his accessory here is actually the tire from the cover that you see him lifting the car and everything. And it was fun to just recolor it and put it in the colors from the cover. And of course, it's in the comic as well. But moving on to spot number 8, we have a Green Lantern. Again, very disappointed that he wasn't in the series, and it is Alan Scott's Green Lantern. Boy, this was so much fun to make. I think this was the second character that I made in the whole series. He's here using the Doctor Strange cape and everything. And the hairpiece he's using is the Mr. Incredible's hairpiece in yellow. His accessory is the exact same build from the actual CMF series, but with a new print. They're different colors from Simon Baz's, and he also comes with a brand new lantern piece there. It didn't really fit. He has a different sort of lantern than the ones that was introduced in the actual CMF series, so I had to create a new one there. Similar, but pretty different. And in spot number 9, we have a character that I think a lot of people missed out on and wished that they could get, and it is Plastic Man. And yes, we did get him in the Lego Batman 3 promotional pre-order giveaway or whatever it was, but he really needs this outfit. It is his classic first appearance outfit. It's iconic. I think this is more what I think of when I think of Plastic Man, and we really need this. I think that it's time that we get a new Plastic Man, and using the Miss Marvel hands and everything there, and that was a lot of fun to create. And next in the series, we have the Flashpoint Batman, Thomas Wayne. This was the one that I teased a long time ago, and I'm really happy with how this turned out. This was the first one that I created for the series, and he's here using the short cowl, a brand new neck attachment piece, and he's got the regular cape, 2 goon guns there in black, and he's got the regular Batman utility belt in dark red. Following that, we have the classic outfit for Green Arrow, his first appearance, and this was a lot of fun to make. Oh my goodness, I just love the red and the green in here, as well as just making the quiver and the bow there in yellow was a lot of fun. And he's using the regular Robin Hood and all that, the hat piece there with the little feather sticking out. And in spot number 12, we have the first ever African American superhero to ever have his own comic run for DC, and it is Black Lightning. And oh my goodness, he was so much fun to create. I really like his classic outfit. It was just so wacky and fun to just sit down and design. And oh, I really enjoyed it. And he has the lightning pieces there in yellow, and he's also using the hair piece from my Office series for Daryl, which it was fun to look back and actually use that here. I think it was a cool little callback. But moving on, next we have Nightwing, and this was one that I really wished was in the actual series. I think this classic Nightwing outfit just looks so cool and colorful. I think it works really well as a minifigure, and he's using the newer Commissioner Gordon hairpiece there in black, and his accessory is one of the batarangs in the same color as his outfit. Moving on to the next spot, we actually have a villain that appeared in the Super Friends, just like a couple of the ones from the actual series, which is why Brainiac is in the series in his classic outfit with the pinkish purple and everything. And it was just so great to sit down and create this classic outfit of Brainiac. It's so ridiculous looking. He has come a long way in his outfit, and his accessory there is actually the regular like dome piece that you get a bunch of times, you know, the piece, and it has a printing of Metropolis there, so he's actually bottled Metropolis, which is something he does in his first appearance. Second last in the series, we have one that a lot of people have been asking me to do, and it is Kid Flash. Now, not in the outfit that you would expect. This is actually him from Rebirth, and I'm really happy with this. Of course, it was fun to just have one character in the series from Rebirth, which is what they did in their DC series, but as well as I've already made the yellow one in my Young Justice series, so it was great to sit down and create this newer version here. I gave him a new hair and helmet combo there, updated, different than the other Kid Flash one. And you also have the same back accessory that Jay Garrick had in the series. And then moving on to the final spot in the series, character that I'm shocked didn't make it into the first series. It's the infamous Harley Quinn. And yeah, I really love Harley, and it was so much fun to just, there's so many options for Harley, and I was trying to think of one that I wanted to make that was unique. Of course, I've already done the most recent ones from Rebirth and different things, but I came across this outfit. A bunch of people cosplay as it, so which is why the wedding dress here was, I think, just such a perfect pick, and I'm really happy with how this turned out. And I don't know, it was fun to actually use the Bo Peep dress piece that I created from the Toy Story series here, as well as just giving her regular hair, but having it red and black, and using the new bird pieces there in red and blue. It's just so adorable, and a crown there. Oh, I'm just really happy with how Harley turned out. It's just, oh, it was so much fun to create that version. There you have it, everyone. This is the checklist, and honestly, I don't think I've ever been more proud of a checklist. And I know that LEGO technically designed it and everything, and I'm just trying to recreate it, but man, recreating it was so time consuming, but also so much fun. The detail in here, having the characters match up with the colors in the back, that was just something so special in that series. But yeah, it was just so much fun to actually match the characters and come up with like the different patterns and stuff in the background. Oh my goodness, just so much fun. This is the most fun I think I've ever had with the CMF series in a really long time. But anyways, everyone, what do you think of this series? A couple things I do gotta mention, a couple characters that I did omit that I know I'm gonna get a lot of questions about, that of course I would have put in the series if they weren't already in other ones. So just to quickly mention them off: Dr. Fate, Booster Gold, Atrocitus, Mr. Mixius Pitlick, they were all in my DC Supervillain series, so check that out, as well as Shazam in his classic comic book outfit I really wanted to put in the series. And there's just a bunch of other characters that I realized while I was making this. Like, there's so many Lantern characters that we've never gotten. Of course, Saint Walker, the Star Sapphires, all these different Lanterns like we really need to get. I didn't put Larfleeze in here simply because I wanted a Lex variant over Larfleeze, and oh my goodness, it was just, this series is just so much fun to make, and I would love to do a third series of this. I already have 10 out of the 16 spots already written down for variants and different things, as well as the Batman Metal and the Dark Knights. Those would be so much fun to make in a separate series or something. I just have all these ideas now from this series that I've just, I don't know, it was so special and so much fun to make. But anyways, I want to hear your thoughts. Which ones were your favorites? Which ones would you have liked to see me put in the series? Any first appearances or classic outfits like the Kingdom Come outfit and different things like that. But I want to hear your thoughts. Leave them down below. I hope that you did enjoy this video, and I hope that you all have a great day. I will see you all in the next one.